Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Man, my allergies are acting up today. Hope everybody's having a good day already. It's nice and cool out here this morning. 79 degrees. And it feels really good outside. Oh man, I'm yawning like crazy this morning. Am I the only one when my allergies act up? I yawn a lot. I don't know why that is. The video looks off or something. What is wrong with it? It looks, I don't know, it doesn't look clear. Let's see if we can fix that. Configure video. We'll knock that down a little bit. We'll knock that up a little bit. And we will bring up, okay, the white balance, backlit comp. Okay, well, you know what? I guess it looks alright. We'll leave it at that. Butterfly, good morning, young lady. How are you doing? I got a little bit of time this morning. Not much. Got a little bit of time. I got a lot of work. I've got a lot to get done today. But I have a little bit of time this morning to come out and do some streaming and get on the algorithm's good side. See what's happening out here on the street. Today is Killer Carla's birthday today. And sadly, I don't get to see her today, but I will be seeing her soon, possibly this coming weekend. Good morning, Mike. How are you doing, sir? Glad to see all of you guys here from X, Facebook, or X and YouTube. Why am I saying Facebook? I'm not even you know what? I stopped streaming to Facebook. I did. I'm like, screw it. Screw Facebook and Mark Zuckerberg. I will never give them another piece of content as long as I live. Screw them. I think my camera's crooked. Yes, so screw Facebook and whatever it is that they have going on over there. Man, so they ID'd the guy from the officer-involved shooting the other morning that we covered. His name is Franklin Miller. He's a 59-year-old. He was killed on the scene by officers. Apparently, what ended up happening was he was trying to break into a business in that area. And people just happened to be inside the business at the time. He had a rock in his hand trying to bust a window, and he had a gun in his waistband. When the cops got there, he pulled the gun out. They argued with him for over about 14 minutes to drop the gun. He wouldn't do it, so he ended up pointing the gun at the officers, and the rest is history. 59-year-old Franklin Miller is his name. He was killed September 10th, shortly after 11 that evening. Shortly after 11. So, I don't know if he had maybe some issues, some mental issues that he was dealing with, or maybe he was wanting to commit suicide, but he didn't have the balls to do it, so he did it he had the cops do it for him. And you know, if that's the case, you know, that's the shittiest thing you can do, is have somebody else live with that. I don't understand suicide as it is, but I really don't understand suicide when you put somebody else in the position to take your life. She should be on here anytime now. Today is her birthday. She is 70 years old today, y'all. I think 70. I'm almost certain she's 70 today. She is she doesn't have blue hair yet. She still has brown hair, but she's an official.
33. We are clear. Dell seeking en route to 880 for fuel.
She is an official blue-haired now. Carla says, no, are you not 16? I thought you were 70. I thought she said 70. Man, that shows what I know. Then how old are you? I thought you were 70. Well, shows what I know. But of course, I forget my own birthdays. Half the time, I forget how old I am.
Responding at 1224 South Congress, South.
To be quite honest with you, 69. There you go. Oh, hey, it's an even better number. That's a great age. 69. Killer Carla.
59 is responding to 672 South Congress. Affirmative.
Killer Carla is 69.
28.
Oh, man. I better watch my mouth.
Drill Mag 28 responding to 700 blocks.
Maga Mike.
Service road on Sarcom South.
Happy birthday to you.
Thanks, 12.
Let's see here what we can do for Miss Carla. I got a song for you, Killer Carla. Hang on. I got a song for you I'm going to play. You ready?
As you well know, no party is complete.
Hang on. That's Carla's birthday song.
What did you expect from me?
Alright, that's enough of that. Maybe we should do a traditional. Man, it disconnected. I'm so retarded. I am so retarded. Anyway, that was your heavy metal happy birthday. Library Fox, what's going on? Yes, heavy metal happy birthday to Killer Carla. I'm gonna be in trouble for that one. Gonna be in trouble for that one. That's okay though. Alright. Back to it. We're headed over to Lamar. We're gonna take a run down Lamar towards South Austin, where it looks like all of the incidents are happening this morning.
Rider 17, We're moving both vehicles to the far right shoulder.
There's a lot of traffic accidents down on Ben White and Congress this morning. So we're going to go make a run up Lamar.
Are you wanting to spot
Jeffrey, good morning, sir. How are you doing? Yeah, I got a middle name. I'm in trouble. I got a girl's name. You know what, Butterfly? They named me. They named me a girl's name. And you know what? My mom spells my middle name wrong. I don't even know how my middle name is spelled. My mom spells it with one N. On my driver's license, it has two N's. So I don't know. I don't even know how to spell my own name anymore. My driver's license has two N's. My mom says it has one N. I don't even know if I have a birth certificate anywhere. I'm sure I do somewhere. But I don't even know how to spell my name. I'm pretty much an orphan at this point. Pretty much an orphan at this point, y'all.
APD said they're good. They're going to leave here in just a second, so they clear us off.
Oh, Lord have mercy. I found out this morning that my nephew is back from Japan. He is in North Carolina right now. He's a Marine. He has been deployed over to Japan basically ever since my dad passed away. And apparently he is back in the States right now. Okay, well, it's one N. Everybody else spells it with two N's. I think I even spell it with two N's now. Oh, goodness. I tell you what, I don't even know how old I am. You know what? I couldn't even tell you right now without looking at my license and adding up the years with 100% certainty how old I am. I'm either 43, I could be 44. I don't know. It's one of those two. I know I'm not 42 and I know I'm not 45, so I'm either 43 or 44. But I couldn't tell you, like I said, with a certainty exactly what I am. Isn't that sad? I think maybe I'm 44. I was born December the 17th, 1979. I was almost an 80s baby, but okay, there you go. So I'm 44. Jesus Christ, when you say it that way, it hurts. Don't say it like that. Come on now. Yeah, 79. You say it like that, it stings, Killer Carla. Lord have mercy. Make me sound old. I'll tell you what's funny. When I was about 35, my beard started turning gray. I ain't got a gray hair in my head, but my beard turned gray, and I don't understand why that happened. It's my chin, really. I mean, I've always had like a blondish brown beard, but it just turned gray, and I don't know why it happened. Like I said, I don't have a gray hair in my head, but I do have a gray beard, and I don't know why that happened. It kills me. I know, she said it out loud. She screamed it. I know she screamed it. She put the exclamation point. Oh, no, she didn't. She still screamed it. That 44 is in capital letters. Don't argue. Don't argue. It's in capital letters. I can see it. Almost the same age. You came in July. I was here in December 17th. All right, we're going to go into the bridge, y'all. Harold's the same way, and he's 56. Hang on. Yeah. I don't know why my beard turned gray. It really made me sad. And I've had people say, well, why don't you dye it? I'm like, no, I'm not going to be that guy. If God wanted me to have a gray beard, then I'm going to have a gray beard. I'm not putting freaking dye in my beard. Plus, if you put dye in your beard, it's so obvious. Like, it looks obvious. Storm Chaser Mark, good morning. There is no way I'm putting dye in my beard. Not only that, but I've been on so many news shows and on TV, and I've seen you guys so much. If I all of a sudden popped up tomorrow on TV or wherever and I had a nice brown beard, everybody would know what I did. The cat's out of the bag, and now I'm stuck with it. It's all good, though. Tell Harold I feel his pain. I know what it's like to watch it go gray. And you know, it didn't go gray until I think it was the kids, me having kids, because I didn't start getting gray in my beard until after Joe. Joe did it, y'all. All right, so we're headed down to South Austin. There's apparently a fairly bad accident down here on Ben White we're headed to.
Well, we're going to try and get in touch with your dispatcher right after. We'll walk over there and see if they have a better location.
I am taking the long way there at the moment. I don't know if I like it, but I'll live with it. I don't have to like it, but I got to live with it. I hear a helicopter. So yesterday, let's see. The gray bears know all the dragons. No child's gonna make me gray. Time was faster. Well, I'll tell you what. I don't know what happened, but I went from like having a nice blondish brown beard to, and now, I mean, I'm colorblind. So a lot of my beard could still be blonde, and it just mixes in with the gray that I think it's very, very gray. But I don't understand. I don't understand how I can have not a gray hair in my head, but then I get all this gray in my beard. It just makes no sense. Bluer popcorn. I think he had less gray on his head than me. Yeah, I don't have gray hair in my hair at all, which is odd. And the way the gray in my beard is growing in, it's not straight. It looks odd. But maybe that's the way it's supposed to be. Here. I'll show you guys. Hang on. I'm going to change the camera so I can show you what I'm talking about here. Activate.
We don't have any additional on it.
So see how it grows in? Like my mustache isn't really gray, but it's all gray, and then I have this line right through here somewhere. That kills me. That line right there kills me, where it doesn't turn gray.
Have not seen
but this is all gray, but I don't have a gray hair. I mean, I'm good to go. I don't know. I don't know why it does that. The beard too, mine's still fairly red, so children have a chance. Yes, there you go. There you go. I don't know why things turn gray the way they do, but drives me nuts. Drives me nuts. Well, you just saw me the other day. I haven't shaved today. I wasn't planning on being on camera, so I didn't shave. All right, let's figure out what we're doing. Man, that's the second traffic accident. It's at William Cannon and Congress. Ben White and Montopolis. That's the one we're headed to. Maybe we should head to the priority 2 at William Cannon and Congress. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Let's see. I guess we can head down to Anybody know where we're at right now? Can anybody tell me where we're at? Come on. Somebody's got to be able to figure it out. You can't see any street signs at the moment, but some of this has got to look familiar to you. I started out straw blonde, went pretty dark, ended up silver white, went through the natural colors pretty much. Library Fox, you know what? When I was growing up, I was a bleach blonde forever. My hair, I'm blonde hair. Growing up, I was always blonde hair, blue eyes. That's it, Storm Chaser Mark. Growing up, I was blonde hair, blue eyes, like blonde, cotton blonde hair. And as I got older, the blonde went away and the brown came in. But I was blonde hair, blue eye for a very long time. Now I'm just blue-eyed brown, kind of a dirty brown, dirty blonde. My beard stayed blonde a lot. My eyebrows are so blonde, it doesn't even look like I have eyebrows much anymore. You know, I've always heard that people with blue eyes, it's some kind of a, it's not normal, like it's a, what do they call it? A mutation. People that have blue eyes, it's a mutation. I don't know if that's true or not. I've just always heard that. Look at that up there. There's my buddy right there. Y'all see who that is? I see his face everywhere I go, y'all. Everywhere I go. Adam Lowy is looking down on us. I'm going to clip this and send it to him. I'm going to clip it and send it to him. Alright. I'm sure you guys know who Adam Lowy is. If you've been around Austin for any time, you know, you've seen the billboards. When I started doing this, I had two goals. Well, one goal, but I had two goals. One was to get Adam Lowy to follow me and to get Bill Alsher to follow me. And not only do they both follow me now, but they also both support Dash, which I think is really awesome. I think blue-eyed people see the sun brighter than us boring brown-eyed people. Is that why I have to wear sunglasses all the time? My eyes are sensitive to the sun. If I'm not wearing sunglasses, I can't see anything. And I used to not be that way. Never heard of that lawyer? Andrew. Adam Lowy? Adam's been around Austin. He is like the Texas Hammer. Do y'all know who Jim Adler is? Anybody from up in Dallas or Houston or wherever? Jim Adler, the Texas Hammer. That is, Adam is our Texas Hammer here locally. I see his face everywhere. There's actually a billboard about a mile from my house, so every time I leave my house, Adam's looking down on me. But he was one of the goals that I had was to get Adam to follow me. And not only did he do that, but he also, you know, we've got he supports Dash. So does Bill Alsher, which I am very, very proud of that. Bill, a lot of people have mixed opinions about Bill, but I like Bill Alsher. He's the old Travis County judge. And I like it because he is not I don't agree with all of his opinions, but he is what do you call it? He's not just following a cult. This guy, he says what he thinks, no matter what people think about it. Right here in Houston. There you go, Jeffrey, Jim Adler. I don't know, you could tell everything. A mutation claiming blue is a mutation, brown's a normal. That's true, Library Fox. Press conference about the Venezuelan gangs. Kathy, good morning. Butterfly, I did not. I'm going to be quite honest with you. I don't follow politics. Like, very rarely do I keep up with politics. Is the richest injury lawyer in the country. Thomas Henry, that name sounds familiar. But no, Butterfly, I do not follow politics much at all. I don't like it and can't stand it. Too divisive. I mean, don't get me wrong, sometimes I don't mind getting in the middle of a political brouhaha, but I try to stay out of them. I can tell you that much. All right. So I had some folks asking me last night or yesterday. Well, it wasn't just yesterday. I had some folks asking what it cost to run Dash for a month. And so I broke down the expenses on Twitter last night that we have and what it costs to do this. And I think people were surprised. And, like, nothing that I'm paying at the moment is, excessive. It's not like a luxury. Like this, it's bare minimum bullshit. And, but my most expensive expense with Dash is the internet, which runs anywhere between $400 and $500 a month, and it's expensive. It's not cheap. It wasn't about the issue we're having here. That's okay. Politicians have become radicalized. Yes, they have, Andrew. I don't like the political side of it either, but it's an issue. It is. I don't mind talking about the issues. But my problem with politics is, and this is on both sides of the aisle, there's a lot of misinformation. I don't even want to say misinformation. There's a lot of hateful, there's a lot of lying in politics. There's a lot of lying in politics, and I never know what to believe. It's like people put out messages, like, let's say the Kamala HQ account. Even CNN was reporting a few days ago that they were editing and doctoring videos and releasing them. And it's starting, you never know what to believe anymore. So I would just rather not. I would just rather not, I mean, we all are going to vote for who we want to vote for, and I'm good with that. I don't think politics should come between people and relationships, but it does, sadly. My dad always told me, no politics, no religion. Do not talk about it. It's going to cause trouble. And guess what? Everything is politics nowadays. Every issue, every social issue that we have somehow turns into a political issue every single time. Gun violence, political issue. Homelessness, political issue. Crime, political issue. Everything's political. Everything. And it doesn't have to be that way. We're all people first before we're party. Even though, I mean, it is. It's the most hateful, dishonest profession that there is, I think. Yeah, you know what? That's the other thing. My mom's on here. She'll tell you that. My dad always told me and my brother, you don't ask somebody who they voted for. You don't talk about it. You don't tell anybody. Who you voted for is your business and nobody else's. And so I just try to leave it alone. Man, I tried to get around this. The semi's going to block my satellite signal because this person up here in this car wants to drive 10 miles an hour. Let me see if I can get around this cat. There we go. Never ask who people vote for. It's none of your business. I'll tell you who I vote for. I'll be voting for Trump. I voted for Trump, and I voted for Trump in 2016, and I'll do it again this year. But, I mean, I haven't been very, it's not like I've been quiet about that. I think both candidates are turds. It's just a matter of, and we're facing that issue here in Austin right now too for mayor. All we have is turds for candidates, so it's a matter of what turd stinks less, basically. The only race that I can see myself here locally in Austin that there is a clear one person is better than the other is District 6, Mackenzie Kelly's race. Apathy to abnormal conditions eventually creates a groundswell of opposition to correct the issue. Apathy then creates division and hence the... Yeah, that's true, Zero, for sure. It's a good take, man. Wolfrain, good morning. How are you doing today? Fix the issues, don't allow them to get out of hand via apathy. Well, that's the problem. The issues are out of hand, and they're not getting any better, I can tell you that much. And that's why... Exactly. And that's why, yes, Zero, for sure. And that's what I was about to say. And that's why the city will not give me the time of day. Only certain people in the city will. They hate what I'm doing because they can no longer just gaslight and tell people, well, things are getting better. The homeless situation, we're doing this, and this. And it's getting better. We're doing good. The millions are spent and we're doing good. But then you get somebody out here with a camera that's like, really? Then what is this place, this place, this place, this place? And then, we put them on a map where everybody can see them. And it's like, holy shit. These people are telling us the problem's getting better, but I'm finding new camps weekly. Hey, there's a Waymo car. And it is driverless. But you're right, Dash only exists because of that, for sure. Let's see, my opinion, politicians can't be good, honest people and corrupt. Yes, they can't. I only know one politician that I really respect, and that's Mackenzie. I have a relationship with her, a friendship, not a relationship. Boy, that doesn't need to be clipped. Holy shit. That would be bad. I don't have a relationship. I have a personal relationship with her, a friendship, okay? Not a relationship. And I know her as a person, and I really respect her as a person. And she is one of the only politicians that I respect, honestly. Her and Michelle Evans up in Williamson County. City Hall exists to run marketing and interference for their donors. Yeah, it's stupid, man. It's dumb. I've only donated to 2 politicians in my life. 2 politicians. I've donated to Donald Trump's presidential campaign several times, and I still do when I have the money to do it. And then I donated $250 to Mackenzie Kelly's campaign a while back. And no, if anybody listening is going to try to go out there and try to get my address, I did not use my home address. Not stupid enough to do that. So try all you want. And sadly, people will do that. They will go out there and look for names on donor rolls just to get their address. But Dash exists because of the issues and because of the gaslighting. That's just it. People are shocked when they see the way things really are. When they see the way the streets are. I'm showing you the streets out here. We're showing you the crime, the violence, the homelessness, the destitute. And it's shocking to people to see. It's no different than when you're driving down Mopac and you see a car accident. You're going to look over and watch it. You're going to look at it. We're all human. And it's no different than the videos that I put out. You're going to look at it. Because people don't normally get to see this stuff. So, I think that's why true crime has taken off in such a big fashion in the last few years, is because of that. You're going to look at the car wreck kind of thing. Yes, happy birthday, Killer Carla. Just want things to be normal like the rest of us. However, they don't want to deal with what it'll take to. Yeah, and that's where, the word woke comes in, and I'm not going to pretend to even understand what it all means. I just know what my values are and what I believe in, and I try to vote for whatever person. I try not to vote for party, and that's not all. Most politicians, whether on the right or the left, pretty much at least say they had the same values. Now, if that's true, if they really do have the same values, I don't know, but I don't know. See, this is why I hate politics. Happy birthday. She got a medal happy birthday a while ago. Well, and Jeffrey, I appreciate you saying that. And it's because when I started this, I thought that the whole reason I did this, or the whole premise behind it, was I can show people what's happening and let you make your mind up about it. Like, I don't try to tell people what things mean. It's not like you see a officer involved shooting and you start espousing on it's because the officer was white and the suspect was black, and then so there's a narrative, or crime's out of control, or gun violence is out of control, or whatever. I think people are smart enough where you can show them what's really happening and let them decide what it means. City Hall runs apathy and goes all out to exploit it, for sure. And you would think that that should be the goal of the mainstream media. Show us the news. I don't need you to analyze it and tell me what it means. I just want you to show me what's happening. Show me what's happening. But instead, they kind of show you what's happening, but they give you a narrative at the same time. And I mean, for one, I take that kind of as an insult that they don't really think that I can figure it out for myself. It's stupid, man. We're all adults, and we're all very capable of using our brains and figuring out what stuff means to us. Happy birthday, Killer Carla. She is 69 years old. The best birthday that you can have in a lifetime is 69. And I only hope that I can make it until that birthday, because I have a very special plan for that day. I'm gonna cause a ruckus. I'm gonna make a scene. I got a while to go before I get there, but over 20 years. But I'll get there. I'll get there. The Golden Goose Preschool. Alright, so like I said, we're headed down here. We're almost down here to South Austin. There's a lot of car accidents down here right now, for whatever reason. There was also a fairly large fire out in East Austin this morning. Another house fire out there. Starting to have these more and more. But while we're down here in South Austin, we're going to scope out some camps, and then after I go off of live, I'm going to visit them. That's going to be at 2215 Longmont. All right. Longmont Avenue. Look at that dog, man. That dog's loving it back there. Hang on, let me slow down. He's living the life back there in the back of the truck. Let me tell you guys, that reminds me, my grandpa used to have a blue heeler named Blue. That was that dog's name. He was a blue heeler named Blue. And Blue was riding in the back of my grandpa's truck, but my grandpa had a leash on him at the time and a collar, and Blue ended up taking the jump, and my grandpa didn't realize it and drugged that fucking dog I don't know how far. It didn't kill him, thank God, although I'm sure the dog probably wished he was dead. Jacked his leg up and stuff. But don't ever put a dog in the back of your car with a leash. I mean, they jump out, and it's just it's a bad thing. But that ain't. Never go to South Austin. Yeah, South Austin's a crazy place. It can be, anyway. But poor Blue got drugged down a rock road. That dog walked with a limp for the rest of its days. We had a cat named Muffin when I was a kid. This cat was named Muffin. All right, this poor cat had 9 lives for sure. My grandmother drove this old Ford LTD that was booger color, and she shut that cat's tail in the door and drug that cat down a White Rock Road, drug Muffin down this road, drug all the skin off its underside. The cat lived. About a year later, that cat was running around and jumped headfirst into a burn barrel that was lit and singed its ears down. Poor cat. That cat ended up running away and living with Miss Reagan down the street. That poor cat, Muffin, that cat went through some shit, man. Yeah, that cat, after my grandmother caught its tail in the door and drug it down the street, its tail was a question mark shape for the rest of its life after that. Drug that poor cat I don't know how far. And she didn't do it on purpose. She didn't know she'd caught the cat's tail in the door. There's another Waymo car right there. And then poor Muffin got in the burn barrel, and I guess she decided she'd had enough of our family and she went to live somewhere else. Poor cat. Cat's name was Muffin. Little white cat. I'll never forget that cat. That cat went through a lot, Wolverine. I'm going to tell you right now, that poor cat went through a lot in its life. Poor cat. He did. He had that cat had a little question mark for a tail where it got its tail caught in the door. It never straightened back out. We've had a lot of incidents with animals. Killer Carla on here bought a dog. Hang on, we're disconnected. Now we're back. All right, we're back. Yeah, poor old Muffin. I told y'all about the weenie dog that pissed on the electric blanket. I told you about Muffin. I told you about Blue. My mom and dad bought a Chinese pug, black Chinese pug. Named that damn dog Bubba. But my dad's brother, his name was also Bubba, and he got mad that we named that dog Bubba. I guess he thought we were calling him a dog. Well, my parents, not me. We also had a Chinese pug that was hermaphrodite. It was a boy and a girl. It had a hoo-ha and a pee-pee. I'm not kidding you either. We had a Chinese pug that was a male and a female. What do you think about that? Tell me that's not odd. Damn dog's name was Puggy. Puggy the Chinese pug. And it was a hermaphrodite. That dog didn't know when he went to pee if he should squat or hike, so he tried to do it both ways. He would kind of squat and hike at the same time. Killer Carla. Somebody in here started calling her. No, it's not Killa. It's Ciller. It's Killer Carla. Somebody out here started calling her that, and it just kind of stuck. Killer Carla. I can't remember what we were talking about that day when it may have been library. I don't know. Somebody in here started calling her Killer Carla. Yeah, we had a pug. We had a Chinese pug when I was a kid, man. That didn't know if it. I mean, it had both. It had a hoo-ha and a doodler, and when it went to pee, it didn't know what to do, so it kind of squatted down and hiked its leg at the same time. You want to talking about confusing a child when you see an animal that's got both? It's weird, man. It's weird, man. Yes, it did. Library Fox. The little doodler was sticking out of the hoo-ha. You think I'm crazy, but I'm not. The dude's penis was sticking out of the hoo-ha. I kid you not. I know you think I'm making it up, but I swear to God I'm not making it up. I swear to God I'm not making that up. The doodler came out of the hoo-ha. There used to be a guy that was in the chat room. I haven't seen him in a while in here. He went by the name of Clisby. He stops by every once in a while. I think it was Clisby that started that name, actually. I think. And I can't remember how it came about, but it was funny. So it just kind of stuck. My son even calls her Killer Carla, too. That poor dog should have made it into the Guinness Book of World Records, man. It was a unique dog. And obviously never had puppies. Alright. Enough of the weirdness. Let's see. Odor investigation. We're going to head up Congress right now. That's where we're headed. It has been a while. Clisby hasn't been around. Boy, what? You just do not know how to drive. Now you got your back. I don't know how some people get a driver's license. If you're going to be that bad of a driver, you need to be driving a bigger vehicle. So I've got some clips I've been saving up. We're going to do a studio show this week. And I've got some stuff I want to share. I've been saving up some clips to show you guys that I think are interesting and funny. Yeah, if you're going to be driving that bad, you should definitely have a bigger vehicle, because you're going to end up getting hurt. Let's see what this person looks like. All right. Carla. Using my middle name again. That poor dog. Still paid for the last. Let's see. Hold on. Library Fox. I was waiting on Library Fox to chime in on this. What happens with hermaphrodites is what would become the penis with enough male hormones at the right time during. Well, maybe that's what it was, because that dang dog had a round protuberance coming out of it.
Control Mac 18.
It was wild to see as a kid, man. I looked into the slow driver's car to see the I do every time. I will look in there. When you're a kid and you see a dog like that, and you go to science class and ask the science teacher while our dog at home has a penis and a vagina, and the teacher looks at you like, dude, what? Like, what? You need to go back to biology, my friend. You got to learn how this works. I know it sounds made up, but I swear to God, it is not made up. That dog had both. I think we look. Man, this stream has went sideways real quick. I swear, if somebody on X goes back and starts clipping this shit, I'm going to be pissed. Wolfraid's like, oh my lord. I got some stories for y'all. Someday I'm going to open up the vault and I'm going to make you laugh. Because my childhood was one laugh after another. When you live with rednecks, there is never a lack of content to be told. And I grew up with rednecks. Wait, isn't Britney Spears' sisters? Yes, it is. Library Fox, for sure. Random deformities animals can have. I believe it after seeing that. I believe it after seeing that. Growing up around rednecks, man, let me tell you something. There is never a lack of stuff going on. And man, do I have stories from my childhood.
Command 6, Freddie, 2 chest pains on McDonald's, 1608 East Palmer. Demand 144 injury, the Alternative Learning Center, 4900 Gonzalez.
What did they say? Something injury. Hang on. What did I just miss? Fire alarm, high rise. We're not going to that. We're not going to the odor investigation. Tell you what we'll do. We'll pull over here and go around this cat. Butterfly. Did you? Oh, I didn't even see that butterfly. Did you take the dog to show and tell? Holy smokes, I should have. That would have been great. Teacher, I've got something to show you. Hermaphrodite. And you want to know what's funny? My parents told us exactly what was wrong with her back then. So I knew what a hermaphrodite was back when I was like 10. Seriously. I knew what a hermaphrodite was back then. I was basically a doctor at 10 years old. You want to talk about confuse a kid. Shit, maybe that's what's wrong with some of these people today. I don't know. Straight to detention. How dare you bring that oddity to school? Straight to detention. Man, oh man. That poor dog. Hey, you know what was funny? When that dog would go to sit down, she would bounce because she couldn't actually sit all the way down on it. I don't know if it hurt or what, but when she would sit, her ass would bounce on the ground because every time it would get close and she would sit down on her junk, she would bounce back up. So it was just like a bunch of bouncing when she would sit. Like, friends, y'all, I brought my dog to school. Y'all got to see this dog bounce when she sits because she's got something wrong back there. Y'all want to see this? Get the magnifying glass. Y'all need to get a good look. Poor dog. That poor dog's been dead and gone for a long time, and she's probably in dog heaven cursing me right now for talking about her. But she would bounce. She would bounce because she couldn't sit down on it. God dang it. Y'all are never good, man. People are gonna think I've lost my mind after this one. That damn dog. And that's the stuff I remember from my childhood, man. I was little when she was around, and I remember it. I can still see it in my mind, her bouncing her ass up and down off the floor. Holy shit. Chinese pug. Alright, back to work, guys. Enough of the hermaphrodite Chinese pug. Holy shit. Let's see what's happening in town. Nothing. Alright, so we're going to start scouting camps until something comes up. This area down here is one area I wanted to go in today. Hydraulics. She had hydraulics. That poor dog, man. Oh my goodness. I haven't thought about that dog. How did we start talking about the hermaphrodite Chinese pug, man? Oh my God. What is wrong Okay, I am a lot farther south than what I thought. I'm already down here at Slaughter. Jesus Christ. It's got hydraulics. It bounces like a lowrider. Should have gotten her a punk haircut. She was a good dog, though. Oh my goodness. I'm going to hell, guys. I'm going to hell. Butterfly, you're going there with me after we're both you're making me laugh about this. We're both in trouble. You guys ever had fried chicken from Bill Miller's? It's pretty good stuff. Speed kills coming down the mountain. Speed kills coming down the street. Speed kills a presence of mind again. Speed kills if you know what I mean. Your fault, Butterfly. It's your fault. Come on now. Don't be putting that mojo back on me. Oh, I got a text message. Hey, okay, Butterfly, I just got your message. Sorry, my phone, when I'm live, I usually keep my phone on silent. Okay, let's see, I'm in South right now, so, if you want, I can come up that way. I gotta make some room in the back. I've got all of my studio stuff in the back right now, but I can make some room.
Andrew, dude, he's on. I think he's just outside saying hi.
Let's see. That dang dog. I haven't thought about that dog bouncing, and I bet it's been 30 years or more. I haven't really thought about that dog in probably 30 years.
Parkway moving west. Crew exchange is not complete.
Isn't it wild what we think about, like, or what we remember, the things that stick with us from long ago? Like, I feel like I can't remember a lot of stuff from back then, but then, like, these little details come back. Like, you start thinking about things and these small details just start coming back. And you tell me, Butterfly, you just send me a message and tell me where, and I will meet you there. What frequency is the emergency broadcast on? It is, it's an 800 megahertz. I'll have to look, because on this scanner, it is, it doesn't show by frequency, it's by talk group. It doesn't show frequencies, it just shows the talk groups. I can get them to you, though, Storm Chaser Mark. I can get them to you. It's on a Motorola Type 3 network, and it's digital. Which I like the way this is, so you can I can listen to whatever talk group I want to. So if I want to stay, like right now I'm in South Austin, so I can go to the Fire South Dispatch or the tactical. I can do, we basically can listen to any of these channels. We're gonna go back here behind this Valvoline real quick, because there was a massive homeless camp back here.
Control 14.
William County, Maine is 462. The dispatch, the tones, like the box alerts and things. I believe that part of Austin is on a lower frequency like that. Hey, do me a favor if you can. Send me a message if you can. Streets of Austin. Streets of Austin. All one word. At protonmail.com. If you will send me an email, I will send you everything I got on getting all of that set up and working. streetsofaustin@protonmail.com, and I will get you hooked up. Let's see. I better not drive back there because I probably won't be able to get back out. Yeah, there's a big homeless camp in there. Man, maybe I should just drive back there, but that's private property too, so. Ooh, this is open. Slaughter Creek.
221, 35, abdominal pain, 15, 425, good odds.
This is normally closed off.
Med 221, 15, 14, moving north.
Okay, we can't come back here. I don't know what this is, but this is open, and it shouldn't be. Hey, look at this, y'all. I've been able to drive down under the... that is Slaughter up there. I could drive all the way down here if I wanted to right now. But we're not going to. That's wild that I can drive down here. Look at all this. Look at all this illegal dumping.
Responding 101 West Slaughter, direct contact.
Hang on, let me see what this is.
Flag 3, we're clear at the line, head back to station for your change.
323.
Holy shit, there is a big pile of dirty books over there. I kid you not. Look at all this illegal dumping. It's so bad. I haven't seen an actual dirty book in a long time, but there's a bunch of them back there. Maybe I should have kept them. That hustler was so old. That dude had mutton chop sideburns. Clean compared to your neighborhood. Let's see, there's a church, Terry Road. Let's see, Butterfly. We can, if you want, we could make our way up there. I can make my way up there right now. So let me see. There's a corner store on the corner of the church. Okay, what is the church? It's on the corner of what? On Terry Road. Hang on. Let me see what you just said. I'll be by Terry Road. So what side of 35? Is it on the east side of 35? Okay.
Control 17's clear refusal. We're going to be heading back to station for your change.
Alright, boys. Dang, my arm hurts. Alright. I cannot believe I was able to drive under that bridge. They normally do not leave that road open. I'm not sure why it's open. But they normally keep that road closed because it's dangerous to let people under the bridge like that.